Okay, we're live. People, we are live. And yeah. So how is everybody doing? Hey Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? Yeah, my partner is gonna be in shortly. He's taking care of business. So he's gonna join us in a little bit. He's in the bathroom. So I'm here. Yeah, you are. Baker Mayfield is baking. So yeah. So how you doing, Ryan? How you doing? You having a good day? I hope you're having a great day because my day is. My day is going. I still don't feel that great. But I feel a lot better, but not at 100%. I just took some NyQuil again, so yeah. But we're just waiting for Kenton to come in. But yeah, I hope you're okay over there in Florida, right? I mean, I was watching the news. I watched the news. A lot of damage where you guys are. So yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm still glad that you're safe. Because the hurricane is scary, dude. Hurricane is a scary thing. So I forgot when do the Bucks play the Chiefs? Is it next Monday or is it the following Monday? The Bucks play the Chiefs. But yeah, we're still waiting for Kenton. I sent him the link. We talked. He said he was in the bathroom. He'd be right out. So yeah. All right. So November 4th. So it's about 3 weeks away. So it's like 3 weeks. All right. Yeah. Are you down coming onto the show on that day on Monday? If if you're free, you're more welcome to join me. I'll be happy to have you. I'll send you the link to the live stream. You can come on. We can talk about the game. We can watch the game and talk about it together with with the Chiefs fan. Okay, if you have a computer and a webcam, I think that's all you need. And I can email you my link to the stream, and you just click that link, and it'll send you right to my live stream. Okay, on Discord. Okay. Right, I don't. I don't check my Discord. I'm so lazy, man. I never check my Discord out. My co-host does all the Discord thing. Kenton takes a look at my Discord all the time, not me. But yeah, I'll go on Discord, or maybe you can send me your email address, then I can email you the link. That's a better way. So yeah, we're still waiting for Kenton to come in and start the show. Time to call you more. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I know. I need to use my Discord. I know I have to use my Discord. But man, I am so lazy. I don't use my Discord at all. Alright, Kenton is in, but we don't see his face, so.
Because I'm listening for my stand.
Alright, he's gonna be right here.
There he is.
Not any time.
The man comes.
Your Discord is like not any time on that's your team.
I've already seen this before.
Alright. Right. Why'd you have to mention that, right?
I don't know.
That's horrible. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. Right, I know. I need to spend more time on my Discord. But yeah, that's what I have Kenton for. Discord. Right? Right, Kenton?
Yeah, I'll be in there more.
Yeah, I'm telling you right that I never go into my Discord. I'm so lazy.
I'm going in there, but with the season starting and stuff. By the way, you guys wondering if I sound weird because of all the yelling I was doing last night. So.
And he just came out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of screaming in there too.
Okay, yeah.
Just come out of me.
Okay, yeah. That's it. Is there anything you want to tell me? Do you have a demon inside you?
It was like a big giant baby just pushing out.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
Hey, you decided to put my business out there, and everyone else going to do it. The consequences, details.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you got it, buddy. Yeah. TMI. TMI.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to be.
So how you doing, man? How you doing?
Pretty good.
You have a good time last night?
Besides us not winning, yeah. That's also preseason, so.
Yeah, I can tell it in your voice, man. Your voice is like, oh, scratchy, dude. How much yelling did you do?
The whole game, pretty much.
Good God. Ryan says, 10 doesn't wait 18 minutes. Oh, wow. Wow. You're really going to go there, right? Really? Right. You're really going to go there.
I think now Jay is seeing the side of people are now overreacting.
we all can have Mike Evans. The number one receiver on your team, Mike Evans. No one can have all that. Okay, right? You're gonna go there, right? Okay. I'm gonna go there too. Baker Mayfield sucks. How
Oh
does that
no!
feel?
He
How
sucks
does that
too.
feel? Right. Who, who, who says we have three Hall of Fame quarterbacks? We have two? And maybe Jordan Love is a Hall of Fame quarterback. But it's kind of soon.
You can get in a row, but you're also forgetting Bart Starr.
Yeah, you're forgetting Bart Starr.
So technically, if Jordan Love becomes a Hall of Famer before.
Oh, oh, is that right?
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
So me, you know that's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk about. I didn't mean to talk about Baker Mayfield like that. Anyway, yeah. Tell the audience how you been, how your week was. I already told them that I was sick all week. I'm still sick.
I was feeling a little under the weather, but it's been coming and going. So I'm either getting sick or I'm just sick and it's just not bad. But
Uh,
but I
I
had
thought,
therapy this week. That's about it. And getting ready for the pod and this Bucks game yesterday.
okay, cool.
Not too much. Really going on. Just a lot of like prepping stuff of scheduling appointments and planning things later on for this week. So hopefully this week I'm more busier than next week than this last week. So
Cool. Hey,
really
Ryan,
chill.
what do you mean I don't believe in love? I I always believed in love. Love is my man.
Unless he throws an interception, which might.
That was a stupid interception, by the way, this Sunday.
Yeah, I still again think it is part of his fault, but again, I feel like Tucker Kraft could have made the situation a little bit better.
Yeah,
He could have saved.
he should have just taken the sack. Do you want to give him two? Do you want to give him 2 points?
Or could have just taken the flag and just thrown it out of bounds.
Do you want to give him 6 points or do you want to give him 2 points? Huh.
Neither.
I'd rather give him 2 points than 6.
I'd give up neither. So
it's okay. You wouldn't love Baker too if you didn't have love at quarterback. I never was a Baker Mayfield fan.
Same here. He reminded me too much of Johnny Johnny Mandel. So even though he's nothing like him, it's just I don't know what happened. It's just the Browns drafted 2 quarterbacks that seem similar, and Baker Mayfield's attitude and his hypeness coming out of college kind of made me feel the same way. So I didn't really like him then. So I blame the Browns, not really the Buccaneers. If he got drafted by the Buccaneers, probably I'd probably like him.
He was a little too cocky when he.
That's why I don't like him. It's just the way he was showboating out of college.
Yeah, he was.
He even played one NFL game and already had like commercials and.
Yeah. The off-state commercials. I'm like, come on, dude.
Like, guys, this guy hasn't played a snap yet.
How dare you make that comparison? Oh! Ow!
Hey, at least he is actually better than Johnny Mandel.
Yeah, now you do.
Yeah, but when he first came in the league, he was.
Yeah, when he came into the league, he was show.
Yeah, he was way too cocky for how much he was not producing on the field.
And he thought he was the man.
Like, if he came out like how he did last year, like right out the draft, then maybe. But fact that he was getting that he couldn't do anything, even when he was scrambling on plays that weren't breaking down. Like I remember there was a time where he scrambled and his own line didn't even fall apart yet. He was just trying to do too much.
But at least he landed in a good spot.
Yeah, no, I praise more of the Buccaneers than I do
Yeah,
Baker Mayfield.
I mean he has a great offensive line. He has two great receivers. He has a
Yeah.
great coach.
He's generally just
A
good
game
enough to
manager.
run an offense.
Yeah, he's a game manager.
Yeah, I don't think he's anything to save, but at the same time, he's nothing to shit on. So I'll give you that, Ryan. You guys have a good middle in the tier quarterback. He ain't like the. There's a lot of teams, so never mind. I don't want to list off the teams. There's too many teams that don't have quarterbacks right now.
And yeah, and look at the Browns now. They don't have a quarterback right now.
And they're stuck with Watson.
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to afford anybody to get a Watson's contract.
Unless these new allegations get him in jail or something. Then they can
Oh,
draft him.
yeah, that's another day. We can talk about that another day. That's a whole topic that can take up the whole podcast.
Yeah, and I would want to do my rightful research to not do any wrongdoing to the victims or anything. So
yeah, we got to be very careful about that.
So yeah, but that'll probably be coming soon, especially until
Yeah, we got to hear all the facts first.
Yeah, but he already was found guilty for one, so I'm not gonna say it's too far fetched for.
Yeah. He is guilty for one. So
it's just disappointing to see the NFL keep giving people like this. I get, all right, I'm all with the whole part of like forgiving and moving on and stuff like that. But you have to let these people actually go through that process of learning, educating themselves, and helping themselves. This man spent not even a full year out of the league, pretty much. Like,
yeah, that's true. But
like, again, people shouldn't be doing that stuff at all in the first place, and barely should be giving it a chance. But if they are, I feel like it should be done way more.
Yeah,
like how something about the NBA and Miles Bridges and his situation. It's like, man, y'all suspended John Morant, who flashed a gun on his live stream, more than a guy again who assaulted his wife in front of his kids, like multiple times. And I get like, oh, if you learned or whatever, but no, it takes longer than just a 6 months process to be like, oh dang, I recalibrated my brain not to be that snappy, like Miles Bridges has anger issues, all right, so he needs to go to counseling, therapy, he needs to see the improvement. You have to get that studied, but no, they literally gave him 6 months and he was back.
I mean, the team, this is what I think every team should have a counselor and a therapist.
Yeah, it sucks that not every team has. Most teams now I know the Packers do. I know.
Yeah, the Packers have a therapist and counselor.
Yep, I know the Bucks do. The Bucks have one of the best medical facilities and staffs in the whole NBA.
Like, you need to take care of the mental state also, and the physical.
Because a lot of people don't realize, like, we're all like average people. We're all special in some way, but a lot of people don't take the thing as like, yeah, money, and we all would want money and stuff, but it helps. But that money and power and attention and stuff can really go to people's heads.
Yeah, so especially athletes.
Yeah,
they have so much stress and mental stress. They don't know what to do with it, so they have to have some kind of a release.
Finch, betting, I'm not even playing it. Stick bad. Brought to you. Yeah. No, the NFL and the NBA are both really inconsistent when it comes to their violent crime players.
Oh yeah.
Like he said, like they'll ban you longer for betting, or like again, OJ Mayo, who was a Buck, got suspended for the league for having a substance of cocaine in his system. Even though he didn't have cocaine, he had prescription pills that were prescribed from an actual doctor that just happened to have one of the same chemicals that you also find in cocaine or ingredients, whatever. And that's the reason why he got suspended. He got suspended. He got permanently banned from the NBA, actually.
Ooh, man.
But we've had a whole bunch of players in the last 3 years beat their partners. Some of it's videotaped, some of it is not, but there's evidence and proof from bystanders, kids, other kids, and those people get second chances. But you don't give the people who are maybe doing drugs, because there are other athletes that were doing drugs, and instead of them getting therapy, counseling, and helping them out, they get permit banned.
Yeah.
That is messed up. That makes no sense to me. People who are on drugs and are dealing with that because of the money they have and all that stuff, those are the ones that actually need help. All of them do, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
they all especially need help. And then the people who, again, are violent, they're the ones that treat them like they're the druggies and all that stuff. And then they support them like the guy I was talking about, Miles Bridges. He just got a max extension contract after beating his girl.
And that's the time and day age that we live in, man.
I get he's good, but I just let him make up for it. He hasn't done anything to shown that he's improved. They've done things. I got this.
Yeah, but all these teams, just think about, can this player help us win?
Yeah, Sally. It definitely made me not like. Okay, here's the right word. It's made me not fantasize or be infatuated with the NBA as much as I used to be.
Yeah, to these owners, that's it. How much money can you make me? And can you help us win games? That's all they think of.
Yeah, it's definitely not morally right, but like you said, it's a money thing. So
it's a money thing in sports, dude.
I just wish that players stop being violent on all this stuff and see how lucky and fortunate they are to be in the position to play a game and get paid millions of dollars that even our firefighters, ambulance doctors, and people who actually make a difference in society don't get. I just don't like that both leagues are ignorant to that fact.
Did you watch the game last night? Or did you watch the highlights?
No, actually, shockingly. I tried watching the highlights, but I ended up watching other football film of past games. I watched.
It was.
Oh no, it was the Seahawks and 49ers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I watched Big R. He's a YouTuber who does film reactions. And the Seahawks are his favorite team, and I did watch it. Yeah. No.
Oh man, dude, Geno Smith was unaccurate with the ball all night.
Yeah, he had 2 picks.
Two picks. Yep. Yeah. And the guys were wide open, and he overthrew him, underthrew.
Yeah, so he underthrew one in the middle. Yeah, I remember the game now. Yeah.
It was horrible.
Dude, I don't know. Last night was such a blur. I just couldn't sleep for shit.
And I can't believe the Niners. They lost Christian McCaffrey, right? He's on IR. And his backup is also on IR. Last night, the backup to the backup got hurt.
Yeah, but they still have good backups for running back somehow. I don't get it. I don't understand how the 49ers can just... How Green Bay births quarterbacks, 49ers birth running backs.
I was about to make that point. I have no idea how Mike Shanahan does it.
Yeah, because what's his face 31 came in and got a 50-yard run right off the bat. Right off the bat.
I a backup to a backup to a backup to a backup comes in.
Yeah, they had their 2 backups. They had 31 and then another guy that were their 3rd and 4th string running backs, and they looked like starters. Dude, their cutting ability was amazing. Their show shiftiness. I was like, some of these guys, of course, Christian McCaffrey's a powerful back, whatever, but like he ain't as shifty as these guys were.
No.
These guys were fast and shifty, and like can one of them come to us, please? They don't need four running backs.
And I heard those two guys that were playing running last night for the Niners undrafted.
That's wild.
Undrafted running back.
They were so shifty the way they were able to break tackles. I understand the Seahawks aren't that good of a team, but the Seahawks are not bad a team.
No,
they're just inconsistent as hell. I'd say the Seahawks are probably the most up and down team of the NFL.
But there's too many penalties for the Seahawks.
Yeah, they could have had a chance, but they shot themselves in the foot a lot.
I mean, every time that DK Metcalf will catch the ball for a touchdown, it will get called back. One of the offensive linemen
Yeah. There's videos of DK Metcalf. He was pissed last night.
I was pissed last night too. I have DK in my fantasy football team.
Dang, that's crazy. I missed you by 5 minutes. I came home from the Bucks game and I went to go see if you like sent the link or were still online, and I missed you by 5 minutes.
Yeah, because the game was over, man. I was sick, dude. I was sick as a dog. After the game, I go, you guys, I'm just going to take that NyQuil and just crash. I didn't even see your message when you sent it to me.
Yeah, I got home and I was like, oh, snap, we didn't even talk about the podcast.
Yeah, so I woke up around 1 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and I saw your message. I was like, oh, I need a message.
Yeah, I guess I did fall asleep a little bit, but when I woke up to go to the bathroom, I didn't feel like I slept. Like, that's how it felt like I closed my eyes and then I was up. Like, that's how fast it was, even though it was like 40 minutes. So I guess that's another reason. It wasn't like I slept for an hour or anything. So, but I couldn't go. I went to the bathroom and I came back. I was like, all right, I'll go back to sleep. And then I was up the whole night. I didn't go to sleep till like 9 this morning.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, yeah, that was the whole game. Now the Niners are in first place in that division.
I told you, you just nothing to worry about with the Niners, man. You know, injuries or not, they got great players. It's more their offense. It's more their offense that's beat up than their defense, but
they had a major injury last night.
Yeah, especially with their backup now. So.
No, I mean their center got hurt too.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I was watching highlights, so they probably don't show the injuries.
Yeah, their center got hurt, so I don't know if he's out for the season or he's all right, but that might be a massive loss for the Niners if their backup center has to play.
Yeah, no, backup centers are always iffy in my eyes.
Yeah.
It's the consistency thing.
You need a good center. I mean, because he has to hike the ball and block.
Unless they just have luck and they just find someone else who's a good backup.
Like how they fight run backs.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just something that I just like. No matter how banged up the 49ers are, they always just have good pieces.
Yeah, but, they lost to the Arizona Cardinals last week.
And didn't you say the Cardinals weren't going to be good this year, even though I said they probably weren't? But that's also because I think the Cardinals never are going to do good. So yours did seem more realistic, and mine. Out of all the picks of this year, I just got lucky with the Cardinals. That's just because I always think they're bad. Even when I know they're good, I just think they're bad.
You know how much film study I had to do in the offseason for every team?
And I got that one right, and I didn't do anything.
In the offseason, I watched so many film studies for every single team.
I did for a couple, but I didn't do a lot for AFC teams struggling.
And still some of my predictions are bad.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a good job on my predictions.
Yeah, guys. So me and Jay probably should have filmed it, but we did our predictions like off film, off camera. And I was like, I totally told him, I was like, oh, you're probably gonna do better than me. No, what it's so far it seems like the basketball guy right now is winning
Oh,
predictions.
I
I
don't know
predicted
what.
the Bears to be bad. Jay
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
do
yeah,
respectable.
yeah.
The only team I was technically wrong on, but I didn't say they would be bad because I expected them to do better than the Bears or the Vikings. So I didn't expect them to do bad, and I didn't expect them to do good, but they are doing better than I thought. So,
I don't know how they're doing it. They're doing it with Sam Darnold.
but I do have my suspicious feeling though of how I said earlier, how I think that they'll eventually have their crash in the middle to end of the season.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen too.
One, teams that are going to be able to prep for them more because now they have film with all their guys. They
Yeah,
have known how aggressive their defense is. They know how much they like to how to plan their offense around Aaron Jones now. They really haven't been using Justin Jefferson as much as I thought they were going to use him this year.
but right now Aaron Jones is hurt.
What? When that happened? Yesterday?
In the Jets game, you didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
His quad, dude.
Damn.
He was on the sideline and he had like some kind of a device on his quad to get a massage or
I was like, the reason I didn't pay attention to that game because I already knew the Vikings were going to win. That was.
That's why the backup running back came in.
Dang.
Yeah.
Did they say how long it is? I feel bad for
No,
him.
I didn't hear anything else.
Dang.
But
If it's a quad injury, that could be a pretty.
I think he got hurt in the second quarter of the game.
I was like, yeah, if it's a quad injury, those things can linger for a very long time.
But like I said in the offseason, Aaron Jones is a good running back.
He just gets hurt.
He always gets hurt.
This is almost a line from last season with the Packers.
Yeah.
Besides the Bears game where he had his hamstring, but
yeah,
he came back. He was fine the next week. Played 4 weeks with us, and then was out for a while. Then we went on our slump, and then when he came back, so
yeah, when he came back, we took off. But like I said, he gets hurt every single season.
Yep. The season before that, it was hammy and tight muscles too. So
yeah, so that's why the Packers went to get Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, who's actually been doing well, but our O-line for some reason, like it feels like our O-line took a step back from the second half of last year to this year.
Yeah, well, we do have injuries, and we did lose our right guard.
Yeah, so I still have hope and stuff. So
well, the offensive line is playing a lot better than week 1.
Yeah, our O-line right now is way better at protecting Jordan Love than making like lines. There you go for Aaron Jones. That's where they
so, but you know, we don't know about these teams until Thanksgiving. You got to give it to Thanksgiving to see how good teams really are.
But that's about 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So we're already halfway there.
Yeah.
So, almost. But I don't know. People have been getting on because we're about to get into the preview for this week's game.
Yeah.
But people talk about Jordan Love for a second. People have been disrespecting him. Like they don't realize like Malik Willis, is 2-0 compared to him, but Jordan Love went against the harder teams. He went against the Eagles and the Vikings.
Yeah.
and Malik Willis went against the Colts and the Titans. What you got? He's amazing. He did what he needed to do. He's a great backup QB. I love to have him on our team.
But he doesn't have the arm.
Yeah, and the Jordan Love slander is disrespectful already. They're trying to. The people are calling him Trevor Lawrence 2.2.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
They're like he's Trevor Lawrence with an arm. Then he's not Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. Trevor, I don't know what happened to Trevor. He was good his rookie year and his second year, but
I think it was the coaching and then him being scared behind his O-line.
and he had no weapon to throw to.
That too. I was like, they went all out on their defense, but not on their offense.
Yeah. So yeah.
They need to get him help. Hey, Devontae Adams to the Jaguars. They have the space for it, and they have the picks.
Yeah, but the Devontae really want to go to the Jaguars.
I don't think the Raiders care. As much as he's trying to have the leverage, Jay, I don't think out of all the players, as much as I love Devontae and I do think he should get his way, I don't think he is. He's too old, and the Raiders have already in the tanking area. They are not going to fold. They are not going to fold.
But there is a rumor that the Raiders might keep Devontae.
That's more likely. That is more likely than him getting traded to the Chiefs, than him going to be jokingly the Jaguars.
Yeah.
I think he's going to retire.
I think he's going to play one more year. I heard that the Raiders might just cut him at the end of the season. If they cut it at the end of the season, they don't have to pay his bonus.
Okay.
So he can go to any team that he wants next off season.
I think that's what you do. I think he's just gonna sit out the rest of the year then.
Well, he said he's gonna play this season. He's coming back this week.
Oh, okay. So,
but
all right. So it's not too big of a deal. See, the media just loves to just spin this stuff.
but the Raiders are changing quarterbacks.
Ooh. Who are they changing to?
They're going back to Aiden O'Connell. It used to be their backup, and when Cart left, he started the whole year, and Devontae Adams liked him better than Gardner Minshew.
I've been so out with the loop. I thought they still had Mitsubishi.
No. And it looked like Devontae does like Aiden O'Connell from last year.
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell wasn't too bad. He just didn't have the experience, and again, the whole line to help him.
Yeah. So.
What was it game where he got like sacked like almost 3 times in a row or something like that last year or something?
And Aiden O'Connell beat the Packers last year with Devontae.
Yeah.
So, let's get to the topic that we all wanted to go to. Romeo Doubs.
It's over. It's an overreaction. Like I said it earlier in the week, and I'm standing by it. Especially how the outcome of practice yesterday happened.
Yeah, but you know what? But he is supposed to be one of the leaders on our team, and he's sending a bad message to the young receivers.
But Christian Watson did add something in his interview when he did come back, saying that he was going through some mental health stuff. So I think it was both of him. I think it was both of Romeo Doubs is probably going through something mental right now.
Yeah,
got his ego involved because that's what happens a lot when people go through mental. They go through like a crisis or thought. Then he realized, I might not be performing as much. Maybe it's because I'm not getting my touches. Did that, went on his way because Christian Watson said, hey, we got to look out for each other when people are going through tough times and the mental health isn't all there. That to me was the most probably opening we're ever going to get.
Yeah, I think that's
in detail.
Yeah.
Because they're going to keep stuff privated. And then people trying to do, there's been this film on where Matt LaFleur goes to Christian Watson and gives him like a high five, handshake. And then he goes to Romeo Doubs, who's stretching. And I'm not blind. You can clearly see that he gives Matt LaFleur a handshake the same way, but he just goes back to stretching so much right away. And people took that as him ignoring Matt LaFleur. But then you can really see later when they go outside, he's leading the wide receiver group chat or like
Yeah, you're
pumping him
right.
up. Like he's being vocal, he's being a leader. He was out there practicing. He
Yeah.
was shaking hands with everybody, talking. It seemed fine, but people were kept trying to take clips out of context, which you can clearly see the context in the clip. It was just like bait farming. It felt like, like it was just
But you
like
know what? But that was what what Romeo Doubs did last week was really out of character on his part. He he doesn't look like he doesn't sound or look like that kind of a guy that would
that's
do
why
it.
that's why I wasn't so fast to just be so snappy with him because again Christian Watson pretty much gave us the answers yesterday. His mental health fell. I feel bad that it did. He did not handle it the right way, but at least it seems like the team and him, Matt LaFleur, Brian Gutekunst, realized what it was. That's why I'm saying like I can't pay attention to the media and internet too much. All their people, especially Packer fans on Facebook, cannot listen to these ESPN journalist guys who hear something and they run with it. Like, yes, he wasn't wrong, but the guy who leaked the news, he wasn't wrong, but he also was not 100% correct. And he ended up making something that should be the team's business
Into
into
the whole
something way more than it was. And then other people already had their opinions and mindset before anything came out from the Packers, and we're dogging him. So, but I
but
do agree that the person who's a leader doesn't have to go through it. But again, he went through mental lapse. Happens to the best of them. I'm hoping he can grow and learn from the situation. So,
yeah, me too. But this is what I'm wondering. Does does Jordan look for Romeo Doubs all day long?
yeah, in practice they utilizing the hell out of him. So I'm guessing they are. I'm guessing whatever conversation they had, the Packers agreed with him because, hey Daniel, because they were the reporters said they were going to him a lot in practice from yesterday. No, today's right, Wednesday. Jay, you there? I think his screen froze. Yep. So what's up, chat? How you guys doing? We'll wait until Jay comes back. But I think the whole Romeo Doubs thing is a oops. I'm back.
I'm like, what happened to get to it?
Bro, you were frozen there. I was like, oh no.
You were frozen.
Yeah, but you seem like you got kicked out from the live. I don't know.
It looked like you did it.
Let me see if I can. But yeah, I think people made a bigger deal out of it. I think it's concerned. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely right for you to be concerned and a little worried. But again,
Yeah.
I think it was very outlandish. Not me and you, but for how Packer fans handled this situation, maybe remember why I don't miss Aaron Rodgers.
But
Because this is a team that was used to. This is a fan base that was used to drama but hated it. So I feel like everyone got PTSD when they heard the stuff about Romeo Doubs, and
yeah,
that's
we
why
did.
everyone overreacted. Because again, I when we had a phone call conversation. I've just been saying, dude, this is nothing. This is stuff to be like, oof, but it's nothing to be like, oh my god, blow up the whole team. He sucks. We're not gonna do anything. Like the
But
panic and
but
hysteria. The
but
hysteria I was seeing was messed up, bro.
but
No one should react that way.
I was watching the Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharp's podcast on YouTube Nightcap. Oh man, they were bashing.
Yeah, but they also fell for the same thing everyone else did. That's why I said it's hard for me to listen to mainstream media because they take with it. Remember Aaron Rodgers last year and all this stuff came out and it wasn't true? Like, oh, did you freeze again? Oh no. What is wrong with the thing? stress ball time because this is annoying. Like my internet's fine. Yeah, he's just on his side because I'm still on the live. God damn, quality sucks. I don't know. I never look at myself when we're recording like that. So, so how's you guys' Friday? I hope it's going well and not having problems like me and Jay are having right now. But yeah, I don't know. I think Romeo Doubs is gonna be fine. I hope his mental health is great. I hope his confidence is back. I hope the team reassured him. He reassured them. From the sounds of it, Jordan Love, Christian Watson, and others got his back. So I'm excited. He's still one of my favorite players on the Packers. I'm gonna support him. My advice to Packer fans is if something else comes out from any other player, just don't be so snappy to him because he's going through something mental, like Christian Watson said, and that's probably getting the most open or transparency we'll ever get from it. And I'm thinking that's what led to the minute stuff. But they just got to be there for each other, and I don't think it's right for if someone's going to do something for the fan base to torch them. It's okay to be concerned, hold someone accountable, but he got man. Some of the stuff I've seen was just uncalled for. What's up, Chiefs fan? Yeah, it's just not a good situation. But again, Christian Watson probably again said the most that we'll ever hear about that. When players are going through mental health stuff, all you can do is be there, and then that led to probably the man, I'm not doing enough, I'm not getting enough looks, doubting, and then getting mad. So as a person deals with mental health sometimes, I get it. That's cool. Yeah, we're just trying to see what's going on with Jay. I'm gonna try and stay in the live till he fixes what's going on. Because yeah, it's on his end. Sorry, not me this time. So, but yeah, another topics. I want to say that was it. We have talked about the Packers Cardinals game a little more. Today was a really freestyle episode because there wasn't a lot of topics that we had in mind. I guess while he's here, what do you guys think about the Jets? Do you think that they're gonna make moves, or they're just in this weird limbo phase and they're just gonna phase away and Aaron Rodgers will probably retire at the end of this year? Because I don't see them going anywhere. I just think it's too much. They're losing their head coach, who was the reason their defense, in my eyes, was so well. So I don't know how they're going to replace that. Or if they'll be consistent, I should say, not replace it, because the athletes are still there. I just don't know if the play calling will be right. So we'll see. I don't think this will be a tragedy for them to go up. Yeah, I think that'd be a smart choice. They definitely don't have a lot of options. That's for sure, Chiefs fan. Yeah, no, I agree with you. If they don't do that, they definitely are worried. Again, a lot of their fans are getting hyped up about the whole Devontae Adams thing. Again, he's cheaper, but you need an O-line, and that's not going to save their problems. They already have a great young wide receiver that Aaron Rodgers barely uses, so I think says more again on the team. They have pieces already to be great, and they're just not doing it.